Hello! How are you all? Just finished lunch here. It's time for a review for the math quiz, which is tomorrow. Remember, like all math quizzes, you'll send me the answers. They're your answers. I will tell you which ones you got right, which ones you got wrong, and you'll have a second chance to fix all the ones that you got wrong. What could be better than that? All right, let's start. I got a nice clean whiteboard here to my kids. Kids love the whiteboard. I tell them, you gotta clean the whiteboard. Kids, just don't listen. All right, multiplication and division of fractions. That's what we're dealing with. And phones that don't stop. Multiplication, fraction, divisions. Multiplication and division of fractions. Just wrote the quiz, just 10 long, 5 multiplication questions, 5 division questions. Let's go through them right now, shall we? Multiplying fractions, 3/4 times 1/2. Multiply the top. 3 times 1 is 3. Multiply the bottom. 4 times 2 is 8. Do you have to simplify? Nope. You're done. That's all it is. All the multiplying fractions is. Let's do one we have to simplify, shall we? Why, shall we? 2/3 times 5/8. 2 times 5 on the top, 10. The bottom, 3 times 8, 24. 10 24ths. They're both even, so therefore we know we can divide both of them by 2. 10 divided by 2 is 5. 24 divided by 2 is 12. That would be your final answer, 5/12. All the multiplying fractions is, right? Multiply the top, multiply the bottom, simplify if you got to. Simple! Mixed fractions. That's where it gets to be a little pain. Let's do one of those. Let's do 1 1/2 times 3 1/3. So when you multiply mixed fractions, what do you have to do? You have to complify the word that does not exist, but we're going to make it exist. We're going to do it. Complify. Change this one back into a just a fraction, not a mixed fraction. 1 times 2 is 2. Add to the top. 3/2. How about this one? 3 times 3 is 9. Add to the top. 10/3. Right? Take your whole number, multiply it by the bottom. 1 times 2 is 2. Add it to the top. 3/2. Whole number, multiplied by the bottom, 9, add to the top, 10/3. And now you can just do your regular multiplication. 3 times 10 is 30. 2 times 3 is 6. Oh, we got an easy one. We got to simplify that. I have to simplify because the number on top is bigger than the number on the bottom. But this one's super easy because both of them can be divided by what number? Well, they're both even, so 2. Think bigger than that. Make it simpler. What can you divide them both by? 30 divided by 6 is 5. 6 divided by 6 is 1. Let's divide them both by 6. So 30 divided by 6 is 5. 6 divided by 6 is 1. When you got a 5 on top of 1, that is the same as 5. That would have been your answer. All right? So remember, you just have to change your mixed fractions into just fractions before you can multiply, and then to simplify. That is it. Division. All right, division. Dividing 1/3 by 1/4. What do you do in division of fractions? You flip it. Not like that. That does not work. That doesn't make any sense. Don't flip your paper. Flip the fraction. So it's 1/3 times 4/1. You flip it, and then you multiply it. So now you got 1 times 4 is 4. 3 times 1 is 3. Have to simplify because the number on top is bigger than the number on the bottom. How many times can you put a 3 into a 4? Once. You got left over 1. That stays at the bottom. 1 1/3 is your answer. Let's do another one of those. Let's do one more of those. What the heck? What the heck? 2/5 divided by a half. 2/5 divided by half. What do? You flip it. You flip it. You turn that into a multiplication. You flip it. 2 times 1, 2 over 1. 2 times 2 is 4. 5 times 1 is 5. That is your answer. 4/5. Very shiny, this thing. You can see the reflection of my window. Oh, there we go. Hold it like that. That's much better. Thank you. All right. How about this one? 5 divided by 1/3. How many thirds can we put into a 5? This one's not going to be an even one, let me tell you. Oh, actually, it's going to be an even one. I take it back. Duh. How many 1/3 can we put into a 5? What do? We flip it. That becomes a multiplication. Flip it. 3 over 1. 5 times 3 is 15. 1 times 1 is 1. Your answer is 15. Good? Excellent. All right. One more, and we're done. A half divided by 4. A half divided by 4. Flip it. 1/2 times. Now 4 is the same as 4 over 1, right? So when we flip it, it's going to become 1/4. Multiply the top. 1, 2 times 4 is 8. You're all done. You're all done. Remember? Flip it. Flip it, flip it, and then you multiply. Flip it and multiply. Flip it, flip it, flip it. I just like saying the word flip it. 2 words actually. Flip it. As you will notice, I did not give you any questions that were dividing mixed fractions. And we'll deal with that next week. We have another week of this left. Next week we'll do some more. We'll just like finish up dividing and multiplying fractions. And we'll have a test next Friday. I'm going to send out the test actually today, Thursday, a day before. You have all the time in the world to do it. Just 10 questions. If you have any questions, and ask them below in the comments or send me a message through the WhatsApp. Thank you. Bye.